All right, this is your body paragraph 2 video. Before I even scroll down to body paragraph 2, I just want to remind you at the top here of your essay organizer, you have linked the citations and quotes lesson we did last week, so how to write your data points. And there is a cheat sheet basically with tips on how to write warrants. So make sure you are using these two resources to assist you on your body paragraphs. But body paragraph 2 is all about your character, so whichever character you chose, June or Day, their view of the other main character. So Day's view of June or June's view of Day. This was your second category in your reading guide. So all of our second and third body paragraphs all year have started with what's called a linking topic sentence. So that's the first thing that you need. So you are reviewing the paragraph you just wrote and introducing the topic of this paragraph. So in addition to, put your character's name, so in addition to Day's view of the setting, he or she, choose the correct pronoun, also has a point of view on, and then you need to introduce the topic of this paragraph. However you want to say that here, go for it. Then you have your setup sentence. So then you tell your reader, okay, first I'm talking about the beginning, and you're setting up your first data point. So at the beginning of the book, he or she, pick your pronoun, views the other main character, finish this in a good way, in a bad way, as blank, however you want to finish this sentence, do so. Then you get into your data and warrant, kind of the content of this paragraph. For data points, just like the previous paragraph, remember you're writing one of those examples we looked at last week where it has a context, an indicator, and then you have a quote, a real quote from the book, and a citation with a correct page number. So a moment from the beginning of the book that shows Day's view of June or June's view of Day. So use your reading guide to accomplish this. You can choose. There are tons of moments from this book that you could choose that show how your character views the other character. Pick which one you think is best. There's really not a right or wrong answer as long as the one you pick works. Make sure you have your page number cited correctly. Remember, use that presentation at the top if needed. Then you go into your warrant. Remember, there are two big questions you need to answer here. So based on your data, what is your character's viewpoint of the other character? So based on what you put here, how does June view Day, or how does Day view June? And then you need to explain how your data point proves that's your character's viewpoint. In your explanation, you should use at least one point of view word. And again, don't forget to use that warrant cheat sheet. There is a full list of point of view words, and there are also some sentence starters. If you want to use one of these fill in the blank sentences, copy and paste that into your essay organizer, and please use it to help or assist you on writing your warrants. Then you have your transition, right, in the middle of the book, later in the novel, after that, or just something that transitions us to later in the book. Use sequential transitions. What that means is related to time. So later in the book, in the middle of the book, after that. So sequential, so like beginning, middle, end. Repeat that same step for the middle of the story. Give me a data point about some sort of interaction or something that happens that shows how June or Day views the other character in the middle. Repeat that same step for a warrant. Make sure you're using your cheat sheet. Then you have your transition to the end, at the end of the book, later in the novel, etc. Then you repeat that same step with your data point for the end. And you can choose whatever you want for here. You can do when they're on that train at the very end. You can do when June decides to help Day, when Day finally trusts June, whatever you want to pick. Just be sure to have a quote and a page number cited correctly. And your last warrant then, how does this data point prove this is your character's viewpoint? What is your character's viewpoint? And then finally a finishing line. Remember, our finishing lines are one sentence long, just a brief summary. So overall, how does June view Day? Or overall, how does Day view June? One sentence for your finishing line. But that is body paragraph 2, your character's view of the other main character, the second section of your reading guide.